Hello again. Another viewer asked me to do this. They sent me this to look into. And actually when I look, you can see that this officer here, sometimes a bit of his head's missing and you can see that Celeste through his head. But actually what caught me was that mirror. They're taking all the bedding for forensic testing.
Just pull the pillows out and put them on and then we'll fold the rest.
So the viewer themselves saw that there was masses wrong in this video, but the bit that really has got me is what's going on in that mirror. Now there is only 2 officers in that room and you can see how even when the officer gets away where the camera's pointing. Is that on the top of his head or on his face or on his chest? But he's still getting a good upper view of that person. He's not looking at his waist or anything like that. But just look at the person in the mirror. I just don't know what that is, because the officer isn't standing near the mirror and yet he looks closer to the mirror than the other officer who's closer to the mirror. Anyway, zoom in a little bit. How can that person not be in the mirror? See, it looks like the camera at the top, doesn't it? And then be in the mirror, but then who's that? Because that's not got a camera on it. I think there's something going on the right hand side down here, by the way, here. And also here, which you'll see later on. I mean, it's happening in there, look. But anyway, you'll see it better in a minute. But anyway, yeah, there's this person bobbing up and down here. Do you see the person with the camera moving with the bobbing up and down? No. And then that officer's there in the mirror. Well, I think with the way the mirror was, you'd still see the officer roughly. The angle would be different, to be honest. But you can see that officer. I mean, look at the shape of the mirror. Right, so you can see both officers, but the one on the left looks further away, yet he's actually closer. And then when you look there, do you see the other person now with the camera at all? There's nothing, there's no other dark figure there, there's just this officer, the one that's standing in front of the mirror. But behind, there's no this person here with the camera. Anyway, I just hope I can explain it well enough. I just hope that people see what I'm trying to say. As I said, there's something weird going on here. Yeah, see? This person who's filming here isn't looking at his waist. This person's down here. And this person, as we will show as it moves on, has headphones and stuff on. See, that person isn't down here at his waist height looking up. He's level with this person. In fact, he's sort of looking down a bit. Well, this person's not looking down. They're lower than this one. They are lower than that one. So this can't be right, can it? Because this officer looks taller, or whatever, the same height. This one's smaller. And then look, you'll see. Anyway, when you look in the mirror here, that person looks like that, with something like a sash over it, with like a tank top, white sleeves, or whatever's going on there. And then just in front of you, da-da, is that another camera? Is that someone else? What's that? Looks like 2 things. Is it 1 thing? Whatever it is. And now we're down here and look, you can see the person's wearing headphones and you can see the wire hanging down to their shoulder. Someone is in that picture with headphones on and a wire coming down, right? And they're tiny. I don't know, do you think that's the other officer? Or do you think that looks just very strange? I just think this is crazy, whatever this is. Okay, back to the officer, so maybe that's the camera. That person's there and then they get really small and don't reflect what's actually going on. There you go. Oh, there's a face there. It gets better. I mean, look at the size of that person now to that person. Bobbing around. Bobbing around. I mean, he's He's just past his belt, his waist. This person here isn't. This person's looking at his head. Well, I just saw the face there and there as well. Look, oh, in the mirror there, look. A face. But anyway. Does everybody think that the person that's supposedly taking the footage is the same as the person there in the mirror? And anyway, they've got a headset on. If you watch the video and slow it down, you'll see that that's Celeste on the wall. You can see part of it through his head, and then his head disappears a bit, and also when he turns sideways, it's all got cutting, you know, it's straight lines rather than we humans are not straight lines. Anyway, there you go, there was a cut on his face there, and his whole head isn't in it there. So yeah, the person who sent it in, you're right, it doesn't look right. And how can he be so out of focus? Sorry, look at that. You cannot be this out of focus if you're supposed to be getting stuff together forensically. And also, if you forensically do it, by the way, I've done it before. This is a really, really bright. The energy goes towards there. It just does. And do you know what's really weird? This is Bella's room. Look, there's pillows all round, and this room isn't as nice. It just isn't. Hang on. This room doesn't look so girly and childlike. But anyway, on the bedroom that's supposed to be Bella's, there's these 3 pillows. I mean, Bella was nearly 5. Why is there pillows? I mean, I know they're on a double bed, but that's strange as well. But why the pillows? I mean, for children don't usually have double beds. Some do, I suppose, don't they? But anyway, that I find a bit strange. But when we get to Cece's room, Cece, who's only a little totty tot, oh, she can sleep fine in her bed. She has no pillows down the sides or whatever. And then when you look at this room actually looks like it's for an older child. Does that look like a little 3-year-old child? And it's got flowers in it. But I mean, that just looks like an older person's room. And this one looks like a smaller person's room because of the pillows. I just noticed something there. Yes, look, I wonder what all that's about. I wouldn't be able to zoom in on that. That's too small. But anyway, look, the pillows are there. I just thought that was a bit strange, that's all. It looks like the rooms are the opposite way around for the ages of the children, if you get my drift, like with the rest of the video.